this video, we're going to learn how to play Northern Thunder by Bryan. This song was requested by Kylin, so thanks for the request, and I hope this helps. There are two sections to the song. There's a picking section that's used as the intro and the verse, and then there is a strummed section that is used as the chorus. We're in the key of C. We have our capo on the 5th fret. Let's dive in. Okay, so you guys know as well as I do, there's 3 steps to learning anything. We've got to get the chords in order, then we've got to get the chords in order with the picking or strumming pattern, and then we'll get it to full speed. So I'm just going to play through this and strum the chords as they pop up. We'll repeat this until it feels comfortable. We're in the key of C, as I mentioned. So we've got C as a chord, we've got F major 7 as a chord, we've got G7, and we've got A minor. 1, 2, ready, and so we start off with a C for 4 beats, and then F for 2. 1, 2, and then back to C. 2, 3, 4, C again. Now A minor. G7, C. And that's it. Let's do it a couple more times. C, F, C. This one is kind of complicated to count because of that 2/4 measure. G7, C. Let's do it 2 more times. C, F, C. A minor. G7 for 2, 2, C. One more time. C, F, A minor, G7, C. Good. All right, so next let's talk about this picking pattern. Our thumb is going to stay on the root note of the chord the whole time. And the root note, it's pretty easy to tell which one it is. It's just the lowest string that we play. So for C, that would be, I'll walk up so you can see it really well, this A string. For F, it would be the string below that. For G7, it would be the lowest string, so our low E. And then for A minor, it would be the A string again. So our thumb is just going to keep going constantly. And then these other 2 fingers here are going to pick the B, the G, and sometimes the high E string, just depending on what we see. So if we break it down in this first measure, this is really the picking pattern that you can use the whole time. And I'll loop it so we know exactly what I'm talking about. It's just these 4 notes. And he does some different stuff throughout it, but if you wanted to just get this learned and not play it exactly the way he does, because if we're being honest, I highly doubt Bryan plays it the exact same way every time in concert. This is just him kind of goofing around with the picking pattern. Here's what it is. We've got our thumb, and then our middle finger on the B string, and then our thumb, and then our index finger on the G. Play that with me a couple times. Now, when we switch to the F chord, we're going to move these fingers down a string each. So it'll be the D string, and then the D string again, and then the first string. So it actually reverses for the intro. This part is kind of important because the guitar is all you can hear right now. But you could also do it backwards too, and it'll sound good. Okay, so that's what the F chord sounds like. Let's go over to the G sus4 chord. It's kind of weird sounding, and it's making it so that we can't see it very well. Let me see if I can get it. There we go. Yeah. Okay, so it's basically a G7 chord, but instead of our first finger being on that high E, we're going to move it up a string so that it's on the B string, the same as the C chord. And we'll go thumb, index, thumb, thumb, middle, thumb, index. It's basically the exact same thing we did for a C chord, except this finger is moved up a string. Let's loop it a couple times. All right, practice all those till you feel comfortable with them, and then what we're going to do now is we're just going to loop this intro over and over again with the picking pattern nice and slow. Then we'll get it to full speed, and we'll only have one more section to go. 1, 2, ready, and thumb, index, thumb, thumb, middle, thumb, index, thumb, middle, thumb, middle. We're moving it up. Thumb, middle, thumb, middle, thumb, middle, thumb, index, thumb, middle, thumb, index, thumb, middle, thumb, index, thumb, middle, thumb, index. A minor. Thumb, middle, thumb. He does something a little different in the intro. You can learn it exactly, or you can just do the picking pattern. It doesn't matter. I played what he played just barely. This next time I'll do the picking pattern, so you can see what it sounds like. This is just the picking pattern the whole time. G sus4, all right, let's do it 2 more times. Back to the top. I'll do what's actually written here this time. Thumb, middle, thumb, middle, thumb, index, thumb, middle. And now it's just the picking pattern for the C chord. A minor, thumb, middle, thumb, index, and then just the picking pattern. I should mention for that A minor chord going on back there, I move my fingers down a string each, these two, so that my index finger is in charge of the B string, and my middle fingers in charge of the high E. A minor, middle, index, 3. Let's do it one more time. I'll shut up and you guys can just play. I was too early. All right, by now, you can do it slow. Let's get it to full speed. If you can't do it slow, rewind that and play through it as many times as you need to get to where you can. I'll give you a look at what this speed training stuff looks like. So we're starting at 25% speed. We want to get to 100% speed. We're going to increase the speed by 10%, and each speed we only want it to play once. This should give us a gradual enough ascent rate, I guess you could say. Gradual enough getting faster that it should be comfortable. Anyway, here we go. Take a break when you need it. When you make a mistake, jump out and then jump back in. 1, 2, ready, starting on a C chord, and. Breathe and relax as it gets quicker. Starting to kind of sound like the song now. A minor. Not a lot of movement in your left hand, but a whole lot going on with your right hand. actually more than halfway. Believe it or not, I'm learning this song at the same time you guys are. So I gotta pay really close attention. Two more times. All right, last time. Good work, guys. We've basically got the hard part done. Let's move on to the chorus. In the chorus, we are strumming instead of picking. And the strumming pattern we're using is one that should be really familiar, way back from week 4. And it's used in Wagon Wheel and like a billion other songs, but here's what it is. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So you can play it with me on an F chord. Down, down, up, down, up. And you'll notice I'm not using a pick. And you can really strum however you want here. But how I'm doing it is I'm basically just flicking my fingers back and forth, and I'm hitting the strings with my nails on the way down, and like the points of my fingers on the way up. Some people also like to strum with their thumbs. I'm less good at that. So do whatever works for you. You could even pick up a pick. I think it gives you enough time for this one. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down. Let's switch to C. All right, now how about G7? And now A minor. And that's the chord order. We just played it twice as slow, kind of, sort of, because we're going to do the strumming pattern twice for each chord. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to play through it with the song twice at 50% speed. Or no, once at 50% speed, because as you can see, it repeats a lot. 6 times. And I think it'll repeat 5 times here. We'll play through it once at 50% speed and then once at full speed. And then we'll be ready to run the tune. 2, ready, and... softer the third time through.
Rest your mind, smell that northern sun. Won't you close your eyes?
little bit louder on this fifth time. And imagine this is a welcome break from all that picking. This is the softest part of all. And it actually ends with just a down, down. As we move on to the verse one more time at the very end. Anyway, let's try it full speed once, and then we'll play the tune. 1, 2, ready, and...
Do you think when he's younger, won't you rest your mind? Smell that northern thunder, so close your eyes. I pray you see those memories, the way this life blackens all the things you used to be. So close your rest your mind, smell that northern thunder. Won't you close your eyes, think of what this used to be, the way this life blackens all your younger memories.
Two more times. Alright guys, it's time to run all the way through this. Just to give you a walk through what it looks like, we do the intro, and then once he starts singing, we play the intro again 7 times. And then we do the chorus 6 times, and then we end it with the verse one last time. Pretty simple song form, great tune. Remember, if you make a mistake, back out, jump back in, take a deep breath, you've got this. 1, 2, ready, and...
Sick, homesick, sick of the wrong taste. There's a reason all the boys back when sang blue. Please don't ask me how the last years went. Mama made $1 million on accident. I was supposed to die a military man, chest out too far with a drink in my hand. But I got folks like you and me, Ryan. Think of thunder under metal roofs all the time. Why's everyone acting like they ain't human? Take me back to green grass and on what I just need a friend right now, sitting close until the daylight's out. It ain't been my week, it ain't been my year, and I hate to admit I just need you here.
Chorus.
So close your eyes. Rest your mind, smell that northern thunder.
verse.
Love sick, homesick, sick of the wrong too.